Good morning, second graders. Today is Friday. We have made it to the weekend almost. You guys have one more day of work on Seesaw, and then you can go relax and rest and have fun this weekend. So here we go. We're going to read our morning message and find out what's on our schedule for today. Good morning, smart students. Today is Friday, September 18th. We have finally made it to Friday. Woohoo! Did you know that today is the birthday of the U.S. Air Force? Today, we get to celebrate the men and women who are on watch every day. Let's keep them in our thoughts. Please make sure you are continuing to attend your Zoom meetings as well as complete your work on Seesaw. It is important to keep up with your work so that you will get counted as present when we turn in attendance. I know I can count on all of my students to participate. Let's make it a super day. Love always, Miss Wilson. And our joke of the day is, why did the teddy bear say no to dessert? And the answer is because she was just too stuffed. All right, here's our agenda for today. We just read our morning message, and there are no small group sessions. I'm meeting with some of you guys one-on-one, but as a class, we don't have any small group sessions. At 9 o'clock, we'll have a Fun Friday activity as a whole group, and then don't forget about the Zoom office hours from 9:45 to 10:15. Okay, on Seesaw, you'll have a Friday Start Here slide, a Fun Friday reading lesson, and you guys will read Grumpy Monkey. A Friday spelling test. Your Friday writing activity will be Finish the Squiggle. A math game in which you make combinations of numbers up to 100. You'll log on to Prodigy for Fun Friday. You'll have a Fun Friday science activity, which is a virtual field trip to the San Diego Zoo. You'll do your daily iStation or your reading practice of choice. And then you'll have your daily end here slide. For handwriting today, you should have through page 26 completed. All right, and since it is the birthday of the U.S. Air Force, I thought I would give you guys a little tour. I found this on YouTube, and one of the pilots actually gives us a tour of a test pilot school on an Air Force base, okay? And the actual video is, I think, 24 minutes long. So we're not going to watch all of it. We're just going to watch a little snippet. And if you guys would like to continue watching it, you can always look it up on your own and find it, okay? Here we go, second graders.
Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on what part of the world you're joining us from today. My name is Major Justin George. I go by Chief. My friends call me that, at least. I am here today in the Mojave Desert of Southern California, and more specifically, I'm at Edwards Air Force Base. Behind me is the United States Air Force Test Pilot School. I happen to be an instructor there, and it's a school not unlike what you're probably taking a break from right now, and hopefully we'll get back to here pretty soon. We have students, and we have some of the best and brightest from all across the world, the best pilots, engineers, and navigators that the world can send us all to come here and learn at our school, where we teach how to be flight test professionals. We've got all the boring stuff like tests, classes, and reports, not enough recess, but some of the best things that we do here is actually get to go fly. And today I want to share that with you. I want to take you out, show you some of our aircraft. Our students get to fly over 20 different aircraft while they're here at the school, but I'm going to show you just a small sample of those. I want to give you an idea of what it's like to fly as a test pilot or a test pilot student. So without further ado, let's get suited up and let's go out there. All right, guys, the first trip on our journey to getting ready to go fly is to stop here at what is called Aircrew Flight Equipment. So this is where we keep all of our stuff that's going to keep us safe while we go do our missions out there and teach our brand new test pilots how to do the test thing. So what you'll see here is a lot of lockers. So it might be similar to what you have at your school. But here we have our equipment. So each person, each student, each instructor has their own locker. And this locker number 95, happens to be my locker. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get ready to go fly. I'm going to start with this piece of equipment here. So I'll unfold this here to give you a good look. These are actually pants. And I think you could probably tell me where these go. But any ideas on where I put these? That's right. They're pants, right? So this is called a G-suit. A G-suit is basically an air bladder. So it's like a balloon, if you would, that goes around our legs. So when we're out there flying and we want to turn really quickly, what happens is our body goes one direction while the aircraft is going the other. And what that does is it causes our blood to go from the top of our bodies down to the bottom. In this case, that's really a bad thing, because when the blood's not in my brain, I can't think very well, right? So what we want to do is we want to squeeze that blood from our legs up into the top part of our body. So what this suit does, and it's plugged into the airplane, is air comes through and these balloons fill up, right? And that basically gives our legs a big warm hug that pushes that blood back up to the top of our head here. So it's got a lot of snaps and zippers, and we kind of start here at the top and we zip it up down there at the bottom. It's got nice pockets for our things to keep there, like our gloves and whatever else we might want to carry with us. And we'll get suited up here and zip it up just like that. All right, I've got my speed jeans on. Now what's next? Okay, so let's see. All right, where do you think this goes? It's got lots of buckles on it, I'll tell you that much. And it is actually a harness. So we put this around us here, and this is more or less a seat belt. And the seat belt allows us to strap into the airplane. It also has straps up here that are going to attach to our parachute. So if something bad happens in the airplane, we have to get out quickly, we'll actually be hanging from this harness underneath our canopy, hopefully safe and sound on our way back to a soft landing on the earth. The last thing I'll ask you, so this one is kind of an easier one, but where does this go? Yeah, this is actually a helmet, right? Quite obviously, it's going to protect my head if we have any issues out there, or if we hit like a bird while we're flying, and it's going to provide some protection there, right? So I'm going to put it on like this, kind of like the Navy guys, right? We've got an oxygen hose here, so it provides oxygen. And last but not least, it's got a sweet little visor there to keep my eyes safe and to block the sun while we're flying around. Okay, so we're going to tuck this into my bag here, because I'm not going to wear that up to the airplane with me. That would be silly. And we're going to walk out to the airplane. Are you guys ready to go fly? Before we do that, I want to introduce you to some of my good friends out there. All right, guys, it's time to go flying. We're out here on Edwards Ramp. It's a world-famous place to be. It's basically an air show every day. Multiple different types of aircraft, all out doing unique and interesting things, leading the edge on flight test. So as we go to fly today, I'm going to have some of my friends, some of my fellow instructors, Data and Growl, tell you about the airplanes that they fly here and some of the unique things that they do here at TPS.
Hi, I'm Major Taylor Wilson. My call sign is Growl, and I'm here in the Edwards Maintenance Hangar to talk to you about the F-16 Fighting Falcon, also known as the Viper. It is a single-engine, single-seat, multi-role attack aircraft. We use it for testing new avionics and hardware that we put on the aircraft to send out to the fleet. So to give you a quick overview of some of the fun facts about this aircraft, how much do you think this airplane weighs? So this airplane weighs over 20,000 pounds, and to put it in perspective, this weighs over 5 times the amount of a minivan that's sitting in your garage right now. And now, second question, how much fuel do you think it has? It has over 1,100 gallons of fuel. That's quite a lot of milk in your fridge.
All right, friends, you guys can continue to watch that video. It gives an awesome tour. It's called United States Air Force Test Pilot School Virtual Tour for Kids. Okay, have a great Friday and be safe this weekend. If you are going to watch some OSU football, have so much fun. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Zoom. Bye, friends.